Thank you for coming to the channel. This is Nick Wooten. I have started this YouTube channel, which I'm calling Consumer Trial Lawyer Academy. A couple of points on this that I wanted to talk about. First of all, why am I doing this? Well, after speaking at a number of conferences and talking with people afterwards, I realized that I don't really have the time in those settings to really go into great detail about a lot of the things that I do, how I do them, why I do them, and how they benefit or don't benefit the case in a given situation. So I decided to come up with this channel as a way to give people more access to the way that I've handled my cases over the years in consumer law. So hoping that this won't be something that bores you to death, hoping it'll be something you find informative, hoping that it will give you some confidence if you are an experienced lawyer with not much courtroom work, or if you're a young lawyer and you're just trying to find your way. Hopeful that these resources will give you something that will help you move forward in your practice in a way that you can confidently represent your clients and be more certain about what you're doing when you do walk into the courtroom and how you're doing it. And over the course of this program, I'm going to talk to you about everything from how I do an intake through how I conduct a trial. We won't always be just me talking head. Sometimes I'll pull PowerPoints and put lessons together and show example documents and that sort of thing. The idea being to give you as much insight as possible so that you have as much confidence as you can and as much assurance that you've done all you can do in your own case to get your case prepared to present to a judge or to a jury. For those of you who come here and you don't know me well, I'd say most people know me nationally through my work as someone who sued a lot of mortgage servicers, gotten a lot of big verdicts that way. That is where I would say most of my national notoriety came from, kind of going after what I call the assholes of the world. But back home in Alabama where my career started, most people just knew me as a young guy who wouldn't take no for an answer and spent a lot of time in the courtroom trying cases. And so what we've done through this process is, because I was young and hard-headed and I didn't have a mentor or a partner to tell me to shut up and sit down, I did try a lot of cases and learned through the School of Hard Knocks between civil, criminal, administrative, bankruptcy. Probably stood in front of a judge well more than 1,000 times, maybe a couple of thousand. But as far as jury trials, between every type I've ever done, probably, somewhere between 150 and 200 jury trials over my career. A lot of people have a practice and they're just in one spot and all they ever do is practice in their hometown or wherever they set up their practice. Then some people practice regionally, some people practice statewide, a few people practice nationally. And I kind of fall into that category. I've had cases from, north to south, east to west, and tried cases in, I think the last time I counted, 8 different states and something like 13 or 14 different federal jurisdictions. It's always been interesting. Of course, whenever I'm out of the South, people pick up on my accent and my cowboy boots. When I'm in the South, just another redneck lawyer to most of those folks. But what I've always tried to do is make sure that I was over-prepared to the nth degree and make sure that I never wasted a second of time for the judge or the jury. And those are things that I learned from the School of Hard Knocks. So hopefully this will be a good experience for you. Hopefully what I'm sharing will help you wherever you are in some way. If nothing else, maybe you'll just get a laugh out of it. But that is a purpose. That's why I started Consumer Trial Lawyer Academy. And my goal is to help you be a better, more confident advocate for your clients. And that's why this channel exists. So hope to regularly share videos and bring you fresh information, and hope to inspire and encourage and teach, and also make myself available to folks that are either as a consultant or someone to potentially co-counsel with, as I now have access to the resources to pretty much go wherever there's a case that's worth the time and the effort. So as we move forward, keep all those things in mind, and I look forward to spending time with you. Thank you.